Hello everyone, please let me introduce myself first. My name is Kristin and together with my partner Miss Rahmawati, we both come from Indonesia and this is our research. This research is supporting student communication and critical thinking style through STEM project, the set in the zoo. It's a case study. This research have 4 questions that come from 2 big problems. First and second question is about communication and the other 2 is come from critical thinking. The first question is how students develop their communication skill during the STEM project using 4D frame toolkit, and the second question is why students have difficulties on their developing their communication skill during the project. The third question is how students develop their critical thinking skill during the STEM project using 4D frame toolkit, and the other question is why students have difficulties on developing their critical thinking skill during the project. From the literature review, we found the indicator of communication. First, use time and run meeting efficiently, and the second is organize information well. The third is track team progress toward goal and deadlines. 4 is complete text without having to be reminded, and the last indicator is present all information clearly, consistency, and logically. For critical thinking, we have another 4 indicator. First is revise, draft, and justify revision with evidence. The second is develop follow-up questions that focus on pattern inquiry. The third is create new, unique, surprising product. And the last is identify in detail what needs to be known to answer a science inquiry question. From the indicator, we found out the research methodology. This research method is a case study with 12 students. Why case study? Because we want to look deeper in student activity and we want to become the foundation for the next research. The future action we hope that we can plan is a collaborative project plan. We want to collaborate with another teacher, not only mathematics teacher but also art teacher maybe and languages teacher. And we want to do the action research. It's come from classroom action research and the other action research, and of course we have the STEM inspiration for the next research. For data collection, we have student worksheet, report book and product, and of course observation of student activity and video record, and we have interview for data collection. For the student activity, the STEM project using 4D frame, the set in the zoo, that's mean all the activity using animal and zoo as the concept involve their student activity. For the detail of student activity, in the first meeting, the student find the concept of set through discussion using 4D frame toolkit. In this meeting, students made a classification, determined the theme of their classification, and sorted the 4D frame tubes. We conclude that what the concept of set during this first meeting. We use Google Jamboard to provide the classroom discussion and collaboration. In the second meeting, students understand the concept of empty, universal, and set cardinal. It's still using the context of zoo and animal. And students work on the miniature of animal. They plan what animal they wanted to make. And the third meeting, students understand the concept of Venn diagram using the animal context too, and students discuss the strength and the weakness of their product. So they discuss of their plan in the third meeting. In the fourth meeting, the student understand the concept of set operation, its intersection, union, and complement. And students work on miniature F animal and upload video of their making process in this fourth meeting. In the fifth, students take a photo of their work, and together we make zoo from all their photos. And from the discussion, students realize that advance and disadvance of the project. Students conclude that clear communication is needed when working on a project, especially when we do in a group. In the sixth meeting, we did some quiz and focus on evaluation of the project and student presentation of their product too. And we do another reflection about the process. This is the result of their product. So they used to make the miniature of animals, and this is the dragon. They make a dragon uniquely. This butterfly and the other animal that they made. This is the first plan they want to make, the animal that the first they choose. But when we discuss to build a zoo, this is the second animal they choose, and this is the miniature animal that they make. There is a difference between what they plan and their last product. And this is the last product when we made the Venn diagram from all the miniature of animals. So this is their final product. And from the instrument, the data show that how students develop their communication skill during the STEM project during 40 Frame Toolkit. It's present this result. 10% present all information clearly, consistency, and logically. The consistency is still our homework because a few of my students change their plan to their final results. And use time and run meeting efficiently, have a bigger result because they develop their communication when they do this project together. And organize information well, it still have difficulties over there. Another problem is track the team progress toward goal and deadline. Few students didn't care about the other progress, but they care about their own project. And the next result from the second question is, where do students have difficulty on developing their communication skills during the project? We have two factors that are affecting student communication skill. The first is internal factor. If student good understanding about the concept and the project, make them can communicate well. And the second factor is student eagerness on the topic and the project is one of the factor that improve their communication. The external factor, there is another factor, then the other two is external factor. It's come from teacher. Teacher effectiveness scaffolding in the form of instruction and question, it have a big effect for a student communication skill, and sufficient time to complete the work instruction is almost very important because students need time to finish their project and to talk about it. Student critical thinking skill during the STEM projects will be further analyzed, so I cannot discuss it right now. And that's all our presentation. If anything that all of you wanted to discuss with us, I'm very happy and glad to do it. That's all, I think. Thank you.